Hello everyone. Today is May 1st and we are going to start lesson 2 today. To start it out, I want to review some vocab words. So we have meteorologist, who is a person who studies weather, and we have forecast, a description of important weather conditions expected in upcoming days. Okay, these two vocab words were from last week, and they are important today because we are going to watch meteorologist Michael Stevens give us the weather forecast for today, May 1st, from 9 and 10 News. So let's check that out. Today you are going to get to see our weather forecast from 9 and 10 News. This was given to us by a meteorologist named Michael Stevens, and he gave us today at 8 o'clock. Here we go.
Good morning, Northern Michigan. 7:58 here as we wake you up on a Friday morning.
Is it Friday?
It is Friday.
Wow.
It is officially Friday.
Yes, it is.
I had to say that to myself, waking up every morning, just to keep track of the days.
That's right. It's Friday, and it's a sunny Friday across Northern Michigan, so...
It's going to be a very spring-like weekend.
Very, yes, springy weekend. You are going to see warmer temperatures, but unfortunately it's not going to be sunny every day. But you will have plenty of sunshine today, so if you have any plans of getting out and about,
enjoy it today.
enjoy it, because tomorrow we will have some clouds, even chance again for some light rain showers by Sunday. A little more sunshine in the forecast, but again, temperatures will be a little bit above average throughout the entire weekend for us. Sunny skies today. A lot of sunshine, light winds, temperatures upper 50s to upper 60s. Tomorrow, you'll have cloudy skies out there, chance for a little bit of light rain in some spots, and then by Sunday, mostly sunny to partly sunny as temperatures will still be in those 50s and 60s. By next week, we start seeing cooler temperatures Monday, and then we slowly start to climb the hill throughout next week of getting back to average. But when we take a look at the satellite and radar, not a whole lot going on. Clear skies across Northern Michigan, and that's going to continue to be the case from start to finish. Plenty of sunshine to go around. Winds will be light out of the west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And your temperatures right now, notice they are warming up nicely, as we're in the low 30s to even a few low 40s currently. And today, you'll see probably within the next hour, those temperatures jump dramatically as we get the sunshine at the right angle. You're going to start to see those temperatures jump quickly because we have to get all the way up in those 50s and 60s. More on that, as well as look at the rest of the 7-day forecast in just a bit. All right.
Okay, so we just heard from a meteorologist who gave us the forecast. Some important vocab words that we discussed in that forecast are precipitation, which is a liquid or solid water that falls from the atmosphere and reaches the ground. Okay, for example, rain or snow. We also discussed temperature, a way to measure heat and cold. Okay, you use a thermometer to measure temperature. And then finally, we have wind speed and wind direction. Okay, the wind speed is the rate that air is moving, and the wind direction is the direction from which the wind is blowing. These are all important vocab words that we will be using in today's lesson. And today's question of the day is, how will observing the weather help meteorologists make more accurate predictions? With our question of the day today, I want you to think, why would people be interested in watching our forecast? Okay, how do you think meteorologists predict the weather? And that is something that we can think about using some vocab words from our first lesson, like climate and weather. Okay, so if we are thinking about how observing the weather helps meteorologists make more accurate predictions, okay, weather is the current state, remember? And climate is the long term. So if we keep track of our daily weather, don't you think it will be easier to tell what our climate is like? And then for meteorologists to make predictions on what the future weather will be like, right? So today we are going to be using our weather observations for the month of blank. Okay, so my weather observations for the month of May. And I am starting this on May 1st, just to be safe, by Mrs. Hamlin. Okay, so at home, you will say the month of May, but you will put your name right here. Okay? Now, this temperature, precipitation, wind direction, and my predictions, That will all be used later, okay? I will be doing this packet every day as we go through our lessons. One thing that I would like you to do is to kind of put just an X through my predictions. This section right here is something we would have used if we were in class together. As we saw the weather every day, it would have been a lot easier to complete this as a class. But for this rest of the year kind of lesson, I'm just going to have you mark off my predictions. Okay? Now, what I am going to use for this, okay, what I am going to use, actually I'll go over that in just a second, but first I'm going to go through average temperature for the month of, and I'm going to put May, okay. May 1st is a Friday, so I'm going to put a 1 and circle it, and then a 2, and then I will go through and give the date for each square just to make sure. But the average temperature of May is complete. I am going to flip to the average precipitation for the month of May. Sorry, the paper got a little messed up when we were copying it. So 1, 2, I'll go through and do those. And then for the last one, average wind direction for the month of May. And then I have 1, 2, and so on. Okay, now I'm going to flip back to this page. Okay, average temperature for the month of May. So Mrs. Hamlin is going to be using her weather app. Let's see if there's an easier way. If I make it brighter, is that better? Nope. If I make it darker, that'll be better. Okay, so I'm going to be using my weather app. And I live in Canadian Lakes. So that's the temperature that I'm going to take, or this is the data that I'm going to take from for my hometown, my area where I live right now. So it says right now it is sunny and 57 degrees, and I can agree with that and tell you that is the truth because I just took the dogs for a walk. Okay, now you can see it gives me the predicted temperatures for the rest of the day. Oh, sorry. It gives me the predicted temperatures for the rest of the day. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. It tells me when the sun might set. Okay. Then it'll tell me what it'll be like in the morning. It also gives me my rest of my week's temperature. So it looks like it's going to be pretty nice. And then it says today, sunny currently. The high will be 66 degrees, cloudy tonight with a low of 49. Now, the information that I want to look at for average temperature. I am going to scroll back up, okay, and I am going to put, let's see, if I look, it's 57 degrees now, but the highest it's going to get is about 65. So I am going to write 65 degrees right there for Friday, okay? Then I am going to flip to my average precipitation for the month of May. I'll go back to my app, I'll scroll down, and if you see right here in light writing it says precipitation, and it says 0.1 inch. So that is exactly what I'm going to write, 0.1 inch. Okay, that does not seem like a lot of rain, right? It's hardly any, which is good. And then finally, average wind direction. If you look right here, it gives me the wind. It tells me that it's coming north, northeast, 4 miles per hour. So I'm going to write north, northeast, and 4 miles per hour. Okay? Now, this packet is something that I want you to try and do every day for the month of May. Okay? That means that you're going to have to be a meteorologist, and you are going to have to keep track of all of May to see what the average temperature of the month will be at the end. Okay, I'll keep doing that later. Let's see. You can use either the city of Big Rapids. Okay, I have the printed directions here. You can either use the city of Big Rapids or the city you live in, and keep track of the temperature, precipitation, and wind direction. You want to make sure that you write all of this in your packet. Okay? Before we are done, let me grab my stapler. To keep your packet all together, okay, make sure that you have temperature on top, precipitation, and then wind direction. You're going to leave that like that. You're going to take this top page, you're going to fold it hot dog style along the middle. Okay? Then you are going to stick your papers in there. So that way the front of it looks like this and the back looks like this. Now, in your directions, I said you could staple it, you could paper clip it, use glue, whatever works for you, but I want it to make sure that you have all of your papers right here for easy access. Okay? Now, as you go through this lesson, I do want you to continue thinking about meteorologists and forecasts. Okay, why they tell us the wind speed and direction, as well as precipitation and temperature, and what you think our climate is for central Michigan. We would be considered central Michigan, okay? You can come up with some follow-up questions on the vocab words, and you can look into them. And I want you to make sure that you can explain these types of data that meteorologists look for and how analyzing the patterns help us predict the weather more accurately, okay? It was great to teach you guys today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Thank you, guys.